So suits are awesome. And somebody who has made an effort and put me to shame is our next speaker, Andrea Ku, who's going to be telling us about Honey Nut Cheerios. Welcome to the stage, Andrea.
Thank you. Yeah, my name's Andrea Ku. I've done talks about bees here before. And there was a lot of interest, I think, of the male honeybee. So this is called Honey Nut Cheerio. And it's the plight of the male honeybee. So you'll find out why I've called it Honey Nut Cheerio. So firstly, honeybees, 3 castes in a hive. Queen, drone, and worker. Oh, it's cut off at the bottom there. They've come from ants that have come from termites. And bees and wasps are kind of cousins that have come off that line. So drones are the male bees. They've got really good antennae, massive big eyes, big, massive buff bodies, and a flat bum because he's got no stinger. He's twice the size of the workers, which are his sisters. He's quite lazy as he develops because when the queen lays the egg, he takes a bit longer than the workers and 8 days longer than the queen. So he's he's very active all the way through spring and summer. So that's a nice little picture of him there. And the drone's purpose is to mate with a virgin queen. So he doesn't work, doesn't know how to work, doesn't come into his sphere of being. So his kind of aim is to continue the queen's bloodline. And just a bit of DNA stuff. The female bees have 32 chromosomes. Drones only have 16. He only has the queen's DNA, so he's like a sort of clone of the queen. So he's the one that is kind of treated like a king bee all the way through summer because the workers know he's the one that's got to pass on their bloodline. So they groom him, they feed him, they look after him because he doesn't know how to do any of that. And sometimes they take his poo and wee away from him, take it outside if he doesn't want to go outside. So when drones are looking for virgin queens, they go to places called drone congregation zones. And you find them, it's like all the men hanging out looking for virgin queens. And they prefer to be local. They don't want to go too far. So my bees in Toxteth prefer to be around Toxteth. They don't want to go around Bootle or anywhere too far away. So DCZs are found kind of Sefton Park would be a good one, actually, or Printers Park. There's a good tree line there, and there's sort of motorways. So if there's not any virgin queens around, they'll go down the road and they'll look for another one. Drones have got these massive eyes, so they've got excellent eyesight. And they sniff in the queens out. The queens give out this like really nice sort of scent for them, so they can sniff those out. And basically what happens is the queen will mate with a drone, and my thing flew off, so his penis would fly off right up into the queen like that. That is my Bucks Fizz EuroVersion link there. Thank you. I'm glad there's old people old enough here to know that. That's a drone's penis. I just thought you'd like to see that, really. So it's usually inverted into his body, but when it comes out, it shoots out at force into the virgin queen, but she mates with up to 20 drones. So the next drone will come along, and his bits from the previous drone are still in there, so he'll take them out, and then he'll do the next deed in there. And then he'll die, bits are stuck in the queen, and he drops dead, literally out the sky. That's his purpose. But the ones that are unsuccessful, they fly back to the hive, and it's like, oh, I'm really tired. I've just got via a pit stop, I'll just have a little nap on a flower, on a petal or something, before I go back into the hive. So when he does go back into the hive, the workers are like, oh, come here, let me fix your wings, let me fix your hair, let's, what's wrong with you? So they go out up to 4 times looking for virgin queens, and if they continue to be unsuccessful, the workers they do away with that. So he keeps trying all the way through summer, looking for the virgin queens. Maybe he's too slow, maybe he can't see properly, he doesn't see them. Usually he's not strong enough, he just can't find them. There's other stronger ones out there that can find them. And as summer goes on, so in the height of summer, he's treated like king bee. As it goes on, he's treated like prince bee. Then he's treated about 100th in line to the throne. Then he's finally treated like an Everton fan in the Kop. So it's like, they don't want him. They don't want him in there. So they drag him out, this is in September time, snap his antenna, chew his wings off, break his legs, throw him out the hive, and then the wasps come along, they're hungry, and they behead him and eat him. And so next he's dead, and then as the season goes on, no drones in the hive, all females through winter until spring. Now we've got more drones, and the cycle goes on. So just a nice picture really there, a bit of beekeeping. So that's me. Thank you.